Good day, everyone. You are welcome to day 17 of this challenge. Today, we'll be talking about index and match. Yesterday, we talked about the VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP. VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP is one of the popularly function in Excel that we use, but it has some limitation. If you remember, I told us yesterday that it has some limitation, and one of the limitation is whatever you are matching must be on the first column of your table. And if it's not on the first column, then VLOOKUP will not work. And that is why we are introducing index and match. Index is a function on its own, and match is a function on its own. But the two can be used together. Basically, the two are used together in Excel, but we can use it separately. Okay, let's look at index first. Index. What is the purpose of index? Index, it returns value at a specific position. It returns value at a specific position. I'm going to explain further with example. But before that, let's look at the syntax. What is the syntax of this index? The syntax is very simple. The first one is your array. Array is where to retrieve the data from. The table where you want to retrieve your data from. It could be the master list table. It could be the employee ID that you have compiled together with their information. Just where you want to retrieve the data from. Then the second one is the row number. The row number, the data you want to get from the table. What is the row number? Then the last one is the column number. The column number where you want to retrieve the data from. So let's do example so that we know how it works before we move to the match function. Okay. All right. I have this data set with me, and I have prepared this sheet also here so that we can practice index and match. So yeah, we're going to practice index first, like I explained. So I have this data set here with me. This data set was the same one I used for yesterday's tutorial. So yeah, the first thing I will do is to convert this to a table. Remember, I always told us to convert this to a table. This helps us a lot. For those of us that does not know how to convert to a table, I think this is our chance again, and this could be our last chance. Go to your inserts, click on table. Where is the data of your table? Yes, it has an header. Click OK. Then make sure you name your table. I'm just going to call this one main table. Just main table. Okay, I have renamed my table now. And this is it. Now, I want to get the customer name here. And I want to get what is on. Which row is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have column 7 and row 14. Row 14 here. Row 14 here is Andrew Allen. So we want to get this using index function. And the syntax is very simple. Equal to index. Then what is our array? Our array is the main table. I name my table as main. Main. Then like we did for HLOOKUP, don't just stop at main. Make sure you open your square bracket and we want to get all that is in that row and column. Close your square bracket, then comma. What is our row number? 14. I said 14. 14, comma. What is our column number? Column 7. 7, and you close your bracket and you press enter. And we have Andrew Allen. Look at it here. We have Andrew Allen here. So that is it about index function. It's very simple. Let's try it again. Let's get what is on. Let's check, okay, row 30, and let's go for the shift mode, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. The column number is 6. So we have this equal to index. What is our array? Main. All. You want all that is there. Comma. What is our row number? 30. Then column 6, which is the cheap mode. And we have it standard class. You see that the limitation we have in VLOOKUP, we don't have it in index. So you just have to know your row number and column number. And that is it for index. So let's add on to match. What is match function? Match, it returns the numeric position of a value. Index returns the value at a specific position. But match, it returns the numeric position of a value. Let's practice this also. Okay, before we look at an example of match, let's look at the syntax for match. We have the lookup value first. What is the lookup value? The value to look at or to look up to get the data. Just like the VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP, you have to have your lookup value. Then the next one is the lookup array. The lookup array is where to get the data from or to get your value from. That is the lookup array. So let's do some example on match. So the first thing is equal to match. I'm still using the same data set, the same table. My lookup value. What is my lookup value? This is my lookup value. CG 12520, comma, then lookup array. Where do I want to get my table and my data from? Main. Remember, I named my table main. Main. And don't just stop there. Just like the HLOOKUP. Open your square brackets. This CG 12520 you are looking up to is on which column? What is the column header? Which is customer ID. Click on the customer ID and close your square bracket back. Then comma. Then we have this match type. 0 is the exact match. The exact match of what you are looking for. If you click on 1, that means it will be lower than what you are looking for. Then if you click on -1, it will be greater than what you are looking for. But we are looking for the exact match, so I'm just going to type 0. And we close our bracket. And we have it. We have 1. CG 12520 is number 1 on our table. Look at it here. We have it, number 1 on our table. So let's practice again. Let's do for the second one. Equal to match. Match. What is our lookup value? IM 15070. Comma. What is our lookup array? Main. Open your square brackets. We are looking for it under customer ID. Close your square bracket. Comma. We are looking for the exact match, which is 0. Then I close my bracket. We have it. IM 15070 is on number 14. 14. Yeah, it's 14 on our main table. You see how simple match work. Let's try one more time. Equal to match. Our lookup value is PK 19075, comma, lookup array main, which is the customer ID, comma, we are looking for the exact match, and close your bracket. And we have 17. We have it be number 17. Let's check it. Look at it here. We have, so that is it on match. Now let's practice how to use the two, as in to combine index and match together. Now let's practice how to use the two, because basically we use the two functions together in Excel. So let's assume we want to check for this customer ID. This customer ID, we want to check for this customer ID, CG12520. We want to know the city of this customer ID. So we're going to get the city using index and match. And the first one is the index. Is the index that will come first. Let's try it. Equal to index. What is our array? Our array is the main table. And this time around, we are not going to use all. Remember, we just want to check for the city of this customer ID. So when I open my square brackets, I will just go for the city, comma. Now, instead of this row column, instead of the row column, you know, what's supposed to come now is the row column and the column, the row number and the column number. So instead of the row number and the column number, that is where match comes in. Match, the next thing is match. What is our lookup value? Our lookup value is this customer ID, this CG12520, comma. What is our lookup array? Main. And remember, we need to put the customer ID, comma, then the match type, which is 0. We need the exact match. Then close your brackets. This time around is 2 brackets because you're going to close the first bracket, which is for the match, then the second bracket, which is for the index, and you enter OK. You press enter, and we have add and seen. Is it add and seen? Okay, so let's check for this CG12520. Let's check is city. Is our city. Okay, we have it here. Can you see? So that's how useful index and match is, and it does not have the limitation of VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP. So let's try it for the second time. This time around, let's check for the country of this IN15070 equal to index first. Index come first. What is our array? We want to check for main, the country this time around, the country of this customer, comma. Now instead of our row column and the row number and column number, we have our match next. Match. What is our lookup value? This IN15070, comma. What is our lookup array? Main, which is main, and is customer ID. Customer ID, close your square brackets, comma, and we need the exact match. Then you close your brackets. Remember, you're using 2 brackets this time around. We have United States. So let's check. IN15020, IN15070. Okay, we have it as number 15. So we have it as United States. So this customer is from the United States of America. So that is it on an index and match. So we'll be ending here today. If you have any question, drop it in the comment section, and I promise I will attend to your question. If you need any clarity, I will attend. Just drop it in the comment section. See you again. Bye.